Hi friends, today we are going to discuss about fighting for rights from LGBT community. I am Dr. Suresh Badadmat, Professor of Psychiatry, Head of Telemedicine Center, Head of Forensic Psychiatry Unit at NIMANS, Bangalore. Before I start my presentation, I would like to have a disclaimer. This presentation is for academic purpose only, not for legal opinion. If you want to have a legal opinion, please do contact an advocate. Conflict of interest? None. This presentation is basically for discussing about the fighting for fundamental rights, the struggle of LGBT community. LGBT stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community. The main contention started with IPC section 377. That is basically Indian Penal Code section 377. Let us see what does section 377 says. Section 377 clearly says, whoever voluntarily has carnal intercourse against the order of nature with any man, woman, or animal shall be punished with life imprisonment or punishment for 10 years imprisonment or with or without fine. The LGBT community argued Section 377 violated the Article 14, 15, 19, and 21 of the Constitution of India. To support their cause, NAS Foundation, an NGO in Delhi, fighting and also supporting the cause of HIV and AIDS people suffering from them, basically they fought for their case. In 2001, NAS Foundation filed a PIL in Delhi High Court. On 2004, the case was dismissed by the Delhi High Court saying that they don't have any locus of standi. Of course, NAS Foundation appealed to the Supreme Court. In 2004, again, it was sent back to the Delhi High Court to discuss this case and said that they have a locus of standi. Finally, the Delhi High Court took this case for 5 years for hearing and finally came with a landmark judgment. The judgment was decided by the two bench judges. They clearly said that Section 377 violates the right to life and personal liberty, right to equality, right to freedom guaranteed to all citizens under the Fundamental Rights Chapter 3 of the Indian Constitution. This landmark judgment also said that treating consensual homosexual sex between adults as a crime is a violation of fundamental rights 14, 15, 19, and 21. Hence, they removed Section 377 for only consensual adult gay sex or lesbian sex. So this landmark case was one of the, what we call it as a tipping point in the history of Constitution of India. However, the people basically who did not like this appealed to the Supreme Court. And in the Supreme Court, the case was heard and it was called a Suresh Kumar versus NAS Foundation case. In this, two bench judge dismissed the Delhi High Court and said that the Delhi High Court decision in 2009 said that constitutionally unsustainable, as only Parliament can change the law and not the court. So it was dismissed within a period of 5 years. Ladies and gentlemen, the Delhi High Court upheld, but however, the Supreme Court said no. The next landmark case which came was Justice K.S. Puttaswamy versus Union of India. In this case, retired judge Justice K.S. Puttaswamy challenged the constitutional validity of Aadhaar card. Basically, Aadhaar card was collecting the biometric information and demographic details. In this regard, they asked whether the Aadhaar card was violating the right to privacy. In this case, the landmark judgment done by the Supreme Court, according to me, my personal opinion, is one of the best judgment in the history of independence India done by the Supreme Court. In this case, the two earlier Supreme Court judgment, one was MP Sharma versus Satish Chandra in 1954 and also Karak Singh versus State of Uttar Pradesh in 1964. In both the cases, right to privacy was not a fundamental right. This was the Supreme Court earlier stand. But in this case, Justice K.S. Puttaswamy versus Union of India, the Supreme Court categorically said that right to privacy as a fundamental right within the ambit of Article 21. In the same judgment, they also indicated that sexual orientation to be a facet of person's privacy. So the Supreme Court made its intention very clear in this judgment in 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, now right to privacy is a fundamental right and comes under the Article 21. At the same time, the Supreme Court was also hearing Navtej versus Union of India 2018 regarding the Section 377 IPC. On 6th of September 2018, the Apex Court again gave a landmark judgment and clearly said that Section 377 violated the right to privacy guaranteed to each individual and the citizen of India, disregarding the public or majority opinion, and said that sexual minorities' rights should be upheld, and Section 377 violated it. And it also clearly said that Section 377 is unconstitutional regarding the criminalizing the consensual sexual act between the two adults. So it clearly said, however, Section 377 continues to sustain if the carnal act is done between against a minor or against any animal or against consent, that continues to hold good. So this judgment clearly decriminalized Section 377 for consensual adult sex. Fighting for identity, the transgender struggle. In this regard, the NALSA, National Legal Service Authority versus Union of India 2014. In this case, again, the transgender won the battle. The Supreme Court upheld that transgender should be called as third gender. At the same time, the Supreme Court also said that the transgender has a right to determine of their gender. It is not the biological gender. It is what the psychological feeling of a gender will be upheld. At the same time, it also said that the transgender community should be recognized as socially and educationally backward class of citizen, and the state and the central government should make social welfare measures to bring them up. At the same time, it also said that the government should make appropriate measure to provide care for transgenders in all public hospitals. To conclude, my dear friends, I am quoting this from the Supreme Court judgment of 2018. In the landmark judgment, the Supreme Court said that, I am not saying, the Supreme Court has said that history owes an apology to the members of this community and their families for delaying in providing the redressal mechanism and also ostracizing them. The members of this community were compelled to live a life full of fear, reprisal, and persecution. This was an account of ignorance of the majority to recognize the homosexuality is a completely natural condition, part of range of what we call it as human sexuality. Not that they are an aberration of nature, they are part of the nature. Further, it concluded, the majority denied this fundamental right. Now the Supreme Court said that they also have a right to equality guaranteed under Article 14, right against discrimination, Article 15, right to live a life of dignity and in privacy, Article 21. And they also mentioned that LGBT persons deserve to live a life unshackled from the shadow of being apprehended felons. They should not live in the independent India like what we call it as an accused. So these are the what we call it a struggle of transgender people in the independent India. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel, share and comment. Thank you very much for your valuable time. Stay safe.